Libra, hey, welcome into Tropical Tarot. My name's Chris. I'm going to be doing your reading today. Sorry, I can't shuffle very well right now. I don't know. Anyway, welcome in. This is going to be a reading for March week 2 for Libra. We're going to focus on your past, your present, and your current energies and see where we're going. If you're a returning Tropical Tarot person, welcome back. I really appreciate it. If you are a new person, welcome in. Thank you so much for giving me a shot. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. I love what I do, and I couldn't do it without you guys watching. So thank you so much. We're just going to get into your reading, Libra. Let's go. All right. In the past, you've got Go the Distance. In your current situation, you have Never-Ending Story. And then in the future, you've got Milk and Honey. So for the tarot, in the past, you've got the King of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Five of Wands. Your current situation is the Tower, the Sun, and the Hanged One. In the future, you've got the Two of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Overall energy for the reading is the Four of Pentacles. So, Libra, you could be holding on to something tight, not wanting to let it go. In the past, you have the King of Wands. King of Wands is somebody that's pretty passionate. He's fiery. Also mature, though. You could be dealing with a fire sign. And I see the King of Wands is in the past. He's looking in the past. But right in front of him is this new inspiration. You have the Ace of Wands right on the other side of you, or on the other side of the King of Wands. So if you have a fire sign in your life, he's looking towards the past. But what he doesn't see is right in front of him is this new inspiring idea. This like birth of an idea just from the universe, from spirit. So you could have a new idea of the way you want to do something. But then you have a little bit of challenge and change after that. You have the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is the card. Some people say it's fighting. Some people say it's practicing. I say it's fencing, and it's both. So fives are all about challenge and change. Kind of competition sort of thing, where things just, it seems, I feel like in the past you have this new wonderful thing that you're going towards, but there's just a little bit of difficulty in it. Bumps along the way. The reason I say bumps along the way is because the Go the Distance card, this card is saying that there will be bumps along the road, but just like any journey, you're going to get to the destination. You just have to have the endurance to go the distance. And that's a pretty cool card. So, as far as March week 2, you're starting it out with the Tower card. Towers can be big and towers can be small. So if you're not familiar with tarot, the Tower card, and almost every sign has gotten the Tower card so far, so don't worry about it too much. But basically, when things become too stagnant, right? When things, quite literally, think of a really tall building. Think of a building over, 70 or 80 stories. When you get to the top of that building, and you stand there, you can feel it kind of sway a little bit, right? And the reason that it sways is because if it didn't sway, it would break. The Tower comes along when we have moments or things that we're not willing to bend on. We want it to be our way or the highway. And that's when the Tower shows up. And like I said, it can be a little moment. It could be something as small as a tiny argument, or something as big as, you losing your job, right? But, so we're going to clarify. Let's clarify the Tower for Libra. We're going to clarify the Tower for Libra in the current situation, please. Clarifying the Tower for Libra, we get the Knight of Swords, the Three of Wands, and Judgment. So, Tower could be about an air sign. It's a knight, so somebody that maybe isn't quite as mature. Setting off on a new path, looking in a new direction. You're an air sign. So the Knight of Swords could be you. It's almost like this Knight of Swords rushes in and he wants to look off in a new direction, right? Because you have this Three of Wands here. But then you have the Judgment card right after that. The Judgment card talks about accepting responsibility for what came before. It's that, moment where you have this realization, I did this, you did that, this, acceptance. Judgment's about radical acceptance of things. So I feel like you could be wanting to look in a new direction, but this Judgment card's going to come in and say, you have to take stock of what happened, or what came before. Or I'm reminded of, I work retail, and your inventory every year, right? This is your inventory, this Judgment call. So it's like you want to kind of go in a new direction, but you have to take stock first. And I think that's what the Tower card's about. And I don't think it's a big thing, especially considering the cards you have after it. So, Libra, anytime I do a big reading like this, the middle card's always you, and guess what card you are? You're the Sun, the happiest card in the deck. This is a baby riding on a horse through a wonderful garden of just beauty and wonder, and you are going to be clear at this time, happy at this time. You're going to see things so clearly, and the Tower comes in, you're able to see things clearly, and you're gaining a new perspective on something. You could have, during March week 2, you could have a lot of memories of the past because you have this never-ending story card. But it's interesting that you get the never-ending story card because the Sun is a very beautiful, bright card to come after the Tower. It's almost like after the destruction of the Tower, then you are gifted the Sun, which is just the most fantastic gift. And beyond that clarity and that happiness and that just joy, you also get to see the situation differently. So I see, March week 2, there's a little bit of a Tower moment, but the other two cards you have are really great. So this Tower moment is probably just some stuff from the past that you haven't quite let go of. The future looks great for you, Libra. So beyond week 2, you've got the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is that first part of manifesting something where you just imagine, right? You just say, well, what would I want? If I could have anything in the world, what would it be? And to start to list those things and feel those things and say, you know what? This would be really great if I could have that, or if I could have this. And that's what you're doing. So beyond March week 2, you're looking at what you want and what you dream of. You have a Queen of Pentacles down here right next to the Two of Wands, so you could be dreaming of like a stable lady, or roles can be reversed, so you could be thinking about your like imagining things with somebody that was really stable or that was a homemaker, and then this Ace of Pentacles down here. So Ace of Pentacles is the ultimate gift in like a new job, a new idea, a new way to make money, a new kind of stability. And it's right after that Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. So I feel like you've got some really good stuff coming in money-wise or career-wise later on in this month. And you have probably one of my favorite cards for the Oracle that you end with. It's Milk and Honey. And there is a tiny baby elephant playing in a bowl of milk and honey. And I think that's what you're going for. to be totally honest with you, Libra, you've got 2 aces. That's pretty fantastic. The only 2 aces you don't have are the Ace of Swords and Ace of Cups. So truth is missing and love is missing. Actually, there is not a single cup card here. So that's something to ponder. And also no swords cards here except for the Knight of Swords, which is probably you. So that's all I've got for your reading, Libra, but I do have these awesome spirit animal cards. Sometimes they really, really resonate and sometimes they don't. So we'll just see what cards you get and kind of go from there. All right, we need a spirit animal card for Libra. Buffalo Spirit, I like this. The abundant universe will provide. The abundant universe will provide. So, stand in your abundance, Libra. As far as signs, do you want to call those out? You have Leo here. You have Scorpio. You have all the earth signs. You have air, fire. And like I said, Leo and Scorpio specifically, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So thank you so much for watching, Libra, and I hope you have a great week. Thank you. Oh, forgot to say, like, subscribe, and share. Like button looks like this. Subscribe, you'll be notified anytime I do a new reading. Share it with other people if you like my stuff. Thank you. So, anyway, now I'll say goodbye. Thank you, Libra. Have a great week. You're awesome. Goodbye.